Hello everyone and welcome to my Epic 7 free-to-play account progress update on the date of December 20th, 2019. Let's get right into this. So the first thing I would like to go over are the heroes that I am using. So I've sorted my hero list by combat power so you can easily see which ones I'm using, which ones I'm currently not using. At the top we've got Mercedes. She's rocking the level 55 Adventurer's Path Destruction set. 46k CP, those are the stats. It's just how the gear rolled and whatnot. As far as Mercedes, I think the plan that I have for Mercedes is she's going to be my first 6-star. As you can see, I've got these Terra Phantasms lined up. I need one more. I'm pretty close to getting it, and I'll have enough to 6-star Mercedes. So I think she's going to be my first 6-star. That'll complete my Adventurer's Path. And what I plan to use her for is basically farming. So I'll use her to help farm and level up, you know, more fodder so that I can 6-star more units. Stuff like that. Next unit, Kawana. She's got, once again, it's just a mix of Adventurer's Path and maybe some random pieces of Labyrinth gear. I think I mentioned this last time, but Kawana's pretty freaking good, at least on an all-fire team. You know, the increased attack of all allies and grant all allies skill nullifier is really good. Her S1 does a surprisingly large amount of damage because of its secondary effect, where if the enemy is debuffed after the attack, additional damage is inflicted. I don't know what the scaling is on that additional damage, but it seems to be a significant amount. And, you know, the stun and Dispel 2 buffs, that's really good too. Her kit is surprisingly loaded for just a random-ass 4-star. It's kind of weird. Akades, a bit odd. I definitely don't think she's the best Soul Weaver. Her healing's actually not that high. But I don't have her that upgraded. And she doesn't have much HP. She needs way more HP for her healing to scale up. But she gets the job done. I need to get better gear for her. Same thing with Ras. I need to get better gear for Ras and, you know, get his stuff upgraded. But I'm just working with what the Adventurer's Path and the game has given me so far. That's pretty much it. That's like the main team I've been running. Mercedes, Kawana, Akades, Ras. Haven't really been using other heroes. I think I do have a couple of notable heroes that I've gotten over the course of the week since I last played the game. So I picked up Montmorancy, so that means I can move into Angelic Montmorancy. I think Montmorancy will be my second 6-star after Mercedes, because I plan to have Montmorancy tank Wyvern 11 for me. Actually, I think that's it for notable heroes. I think Montmorancy is the only one worth noting here. Alright, well, moving on. Alright, so another thing I want to visit here really quickly is the progress of my Sanctuary. Some people might be curious how I'm choosing to upgrade this. So I'm going to start with the Forest of Souls. I've improved it to 030, so I get the 3 slots. Other than that, this is as far as I'm going to upgrade this. I'm not really interested in this other stuff. Like Penguins and the Time Blessing, it's not really that significant. Heart of Orbis, I plan to go 333 on this. I'm currently at 032. Going 333 on this is a bit overkill, but I like the, when you improve the right side all the way, you get the 50% chance to earn 200%. This, you're able to, yeah, get 36,009 Skystones. I think when the 200% procs, you get like 27 Skystones, which is pretty good. Like logging in, clicking on the Heart of Orbis, and getting, you know, 27 Skystones a day is pretty nice. High Command, I'm going to go 011, that way I can get, like, the very basic level, war missions, so I can get some extra conquest points every day. Alchemist Steeple is done, 033. You want the middle to be 3, because you want the, you want to get all the crafting, so the charms, the crafting, materials, and equipment, catalyst, exclusive equipment. And you want the right side to be 3 for the increased quality points. Steel Workshop, it's going to be 333 by the time I'm done. Now, right now, it's not a priority because I can't really farm in any capacity, like any of the hunts, successfully. I can't really farm them. Not at a level that matters anyway. So that's my my Sanctuary. Now, as you may have noticed, we are in the midst of the Christmas event. They've got the Christmas side story rerun, which is I'm a little bit disappointed by that, but it's whatever. Another thing that came with the Christmas event is the Epic Pass. So for anyone that's curious, I did get the Epic Pass upgrade. Not the skin, I just got the first tier upgrade, which gave me the ranks and the additional items that you can get. I think that cost 900 Sky Stones. I haven't really spent my Sky Stones on anything so far, so I said, screw it, I'm gonna buy it. I'm not really sure if it's worth it. I know one thing they did is they reduced the number of Mulligoras you get out of this, which is pretty lame. But there's a bunch of items in here I'd like Sky Stones and Transmit Stones, and even the Penguins. This account kind of needs it, so that's a nice little boost. Now, I am a little bit disappointed in the Small Miracle rerun, but the one good thing about it is these items, right? So I'm definitely making sure to pick up these items. The Hat of Small Miracles is not new, but this wand is new, and so these free level 71 items that have good substats on them. These will be really helpful for account progression, so you want to make sure you pick those up. These catalysts will also help, like these two catalysts in particular. I need these to awaken Mercedes all the way, so I'll be making sure to pick those up. All right, let's have a little fun here. I haven't done my daily summon for today, so let's see what I get here. I'm gonna click Moonlight Summon a couple times to maybe, you know, influence the game. Hey, you know, I'm going for that Moonlight Summon. Let's trick the game a little bit. Boom. We've got absolutely nothing. I'm gonna let it play out though. What do we got here? An artifact that's pretty fucking lame. Mighty Yaksha. Yeah, that's absolutely trash. As far as, like, I mean, we can take a look at my inventory a little bit. Artifacts. I have nothing for artifacts. I have one Daydream Joker, which is kind of a shame. I think I've got the ones I need, though. The ones I need are Daydream Joker, possibly Envoy's Pipe, possibly Egg of Delusion. So I'm glad I've got those at least. Now, you may think it's weird that I'm not just selling that 3-star artifact immediately, considering I think it's trash, but I like to be a little completionist here and just go ahead and max level all of the artifacts before I start selling them off. That may seem a bit pointless because a lot of those 3-star artifacts are not that good, but it's whatever. Alright, we can take a brief look at my arena progress. I'm in Bronze 4. Alright, so let's take a look at some of my PvE progress. Let's start with Abyss. As you can see, I'm on floor 41. Now, what this has given me, getting this far, is I do have the entirety of the Blood Beast set, which is a level... Yeah, it's level 57, so I do have this lifesteal set. You can see my equipment here if I sort it by level. It's really important to pick up all of this gear that you can get from Labyrinth, Abyss, even this side story, this Christmas side story that's currently running. It's important to pick all of this gear up because, in general, this gear is really good. Even the lower level stuff is still really good and usable, and it's very important for account progression. So, if there's anyone out there that's early in the game, make sure you pick up all of this unique gear that you can get for free throughout the game. It's very important and really helps a lot. Alright, so as far as side stories go, a Small Miracle side story has really been distracting me from progressing in the story more. I think I remember saying last time that I was going to progress through Unrecorded History. Now, I haven't really progressed that much. I think I've progressed all the way to Savara. Yeah. So I've progressed all the way to Savara. I haven't really done any side stuff in this, but the reason I even progressed this far in the first place is because I wanted to get, I was farming for these catalysts. And at this point, I have more than enough for what I need them for, but that's the only reason I've done this. I haven't progressed any more in the adventure, so I haven't gone into Sidonia or anything like that. Labyrinth, 40% done with the Great Farsh Labyrinth. Pretty easy, been getting what I need out of that. I have been doing Hall of Trials. I have 112 Wisdom's Gaze. I don't even have any of the heroes that are in this exclusive equipment shop. So I'm just going to save my points. Maybe something will come out that I can use in the future. Automaton Tower, I haven't done it yet. I'll get as far as I can in this. I don't know how far that'll be. Hunt. I'm all the way down in Wyvern 7. I don't think I can beat Wyvern 7 currently. I think I've tried. I just need to get my units a little bit tankier, and I think I'll be able... I want to hit Wyvern 9, at least. Whichever hunt gives me access to craft, like, higher level gear. So I think Wyvern 9. Because I think, what I'll need to do is the plan will be to just farm for, like, at least level 70 gear, so that I can then move into Wyvern 11. Because my Wyvern 11 team, I don't know, like, what their gear will look like by the time I have that set up. Wyvern 10 is a little bit too difficult to farm because it's just totally random. And it's about as strong as Wyvern 11. So, if I have to farm to set up Wyvern 11, I'm going to be farming Wyvern 9. So I want to try and hit this mark. I haven't been doing Golem or any of the other hunts, really, as you can see. So yeah, that's pretty much the free-to-play account. I've made a little bit of progress. Currently, it's just a lot of farming at the moment. Now, I am still trying to formulate what my Wyvern 11 team will ultimately look like. So, it's probably going to be Angelic Montmorancy in the front. Hopefully, I have her 6-starred by the time I have her specialty change done. Aether with the support heals. Alexa doing DPS. I need a 4th unit here. It's not going to be Rima. Rima's just a placeholder at the moment. I think the 4th unit might be Furious. I've been taking a look at the connections, seeing if there's anything that can help me. And Furious, the newest of the connections. Now, I know Furious isn't new, but relative to the other connection heroes, he's pretty new. Let's see what he does. So, chance to burn on his S1. Raises morale of all allies, granting increased crit chance for 2 turns before granting an extra turn to the caster. And attacks with a fatal shot, 80% chance to decrease defense. So yeah, what I'm currently missing from that Wyvern 11 team I have planned out is any sort of defense down, or attack up, or targeting. I need something that increases damage, right? So defense down will be really good. He's also a ranger. If I ever get Song of Stars, I can put Song of Stars on him, so he has targeting plus defense down. What does his AI play out like? Is he S2 first? So he S2's first into the S3. Alright, got the defense down right there. So yeah, he seems like he'll be okay. What do his stats look like? Like, how fast is he? 110. Yeah, he's not too bad. The only issue is that he's a 4-star, right? So I'm not really willing to enhance his skills any. And that's one thing I've been, that's one problem I've been running into, right? A lot of the heroes I've been using up to this point are 4-stars. So like, Kawana, Mercedes, Acades, they're all 4-stars. You know, like minus Ras. 4-stars do have a lot of potential, but it's just really expensive to, upgrade them with the Muligora cost, because as you can see, because this is a new account, I don't have many Muligoras here, so I need to be very careful how I skill enhance heroes. That's why, at where I'm currently at in the game, I would actually prefer to use 3-stars. Like, nothing but 3-stars, because if we take a look at Ras, outside of Catalysts, which I can easily farm for, it would just take time. There's no Muligora cost. So ever since they made these Muligora changes with the 3-stars, it's kind of made, in a way, it's kind of made 3-stars. It's kind of made 3-stars, I'm not going to say better than 4-stars, but it's way easier to invest in a 3-star unit and justify it. Whereas a 4-star, you can't upgrade their skills, man. It's just too expensive. So as you can see, it's nothing but farming, farming, farming. Hopefully by the time I do another progress update, I will have Mercedes 6-starred, the Adventurer's Path complete, and Specialty Change Montmorancy. That'll be the goal for next time. So hopefully by the time another progress update comes around, and I do another one of these, I will have Specialty Change Montmorancy completed, and hopefully she'll be at 6 stars. I think that'll be a good spot to be in. So, if you enjoyed the video, you know, feel free to leave a like, comment, whatever, do all that nonsense. Thanks for watching.